Generic greetings and welcome back to Prison Architect. Today's escaping beverage is a very nice pink grapefruit juice. So welcome back to Prison Architect and welcome to the recently completed prison facility focusing on female family members as well as criminally insane with some added death row towards the end there. Yes, I have, because of various requests, popular request, put in the external perimeter wall and road gate and barrier just for added difficulty. So Venning here, prisoner number 1976395, sentenced to an unknown amount of years for unknown reasons, is now being escorted to their new, I was going to say home, temporary accommodation, whatever you would like to call it. And, well, this is the escape episode where we have to escape from the completed facility. We have, obviously, patrols going, we have lots of security, we have road gates, we have barriers. We are being placed in a suboptimal position for digging, which is not good. Okay, so, yeah, there's many ways you can escape. Mainly, I guess it would be tunneling and fighting. I'm going to try the tunneling because I think that's going to be the most challenging. Honestly, the security is good, but we could just get a crew together, get maxed up, and then just basically just charge through the front door. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gates, and yeah, actually, one of the ways we could do it is by just going in and breaking into, well, wherever, really, and I think it's probably the armory on the left. We could probably do that. Anyway, so we don't have any reputation points. What I'm going to do is, do we need any traits? No. Not really. We don't really need any traits, although they are desirable. Let's get a couple of points, and we are being targeted, but it's non-lethal sniper, so I'm not too worried. And we'll end the fight. So that's not even a surrender. So I can go with quick. So I can sprint. That's fine. Deadly, we don't need. Tough, don't need. Strong, don't need. Skilled fight, no, that's it. We don't need any more reputation. Okay, so I'm going to try something. And normally when we go for an escape, we will normally, and I do stress normally, we'll normally use lots of ropes, because ropes are classed as a digging implement. Look, I didn't make the game, okay? And yes, we can use those to escape. However, here's the thing. We can also use from the flower garden, which people were very happy to point out several times in the series. Oh, you get loads of digging implements from that, and that's why the escapes are so high. Correct, it is why we did have some escape attempts and lots of tunnels, but that wasn't because of these tools, because we detect them. For the most part, there is always a margin of error. But they have to go through this metal detector on this side or the other. But there is something you can do to mitigate that. You get close, you drop them, you go to this side, and then you pick them back up. On the other side. Oh. There we go. Alright. And they're following as well. I didn't... No, don't. Right, so this is our cell. And there we go. So we're now digging. Let's just max speed this out. So we're able to sneak in some digging implements. This is useful, and that's not something I made. It looks like the residents of these other cells are digging as well. Interesting. That's going to help me out and indeed hinder, because there's more chance of us getting found out. Okay. That's a thing. Okay. Well, we'll dig where we can. See what the deal is. And it'll probably break that any second. Yes, it is. So we'll just sprint back. So we could exit through those, but I don't think we need to, because I don't know how that will affect the game. And there we go. And we're going to go to the laundry and get the usual digging implement, which is this thing. And we'll head up. And we'll head over to the flower garden once again. And see if we can get another tool. I don't think they'll have respawned, but there's 3 tools. No, there we go. That's what we were looking for. There's 3 tools, I believe, that you can get from the flower garden that aid in digging. There is the shovel, there is the trowel, and there's the hand fork. And I think those you can use all 3. So what we'll do is we'll drop the trowel, skip through here, pick up said trowel, and then resolve our digging. So we've been in the prison, I don't know exactly how long. Not long, and it's less than a day. We're still on the same day. And we managed to dig quite far. Okay, let's dig. Max speed, which is only ×2, but that's fine. The problem that we have is there's patrols. This isn't the next one. I'm following the water pipe, and when the water pipe ends, we know that that's the last cell. So not this one. I think it's one more, and that'll be the last cell. Let's go with the rope. And there is the last cell. So this would be infinitely easier if in the last 20 minutes or so I didn't put the road barrier and gate in and the perimeter wall. Because let's pause it. So that shouldn't be shown. So this is the end of the cell block. There'll then be 2 spaces, which is where the just standard walkways are and the pathing, and that's where we have a patrol around here, so the dogs can sniff. However, on the right-hand side, you might not be able to see it. There's a dashed line that shouldn't show in this view, but, well, we'll take it. And that is the preferred route for visitors. So that means walkway, wall, and then free. But it's not really free because you have to continue going underneath all of that. Okay. And it sounds like fighting as well. But we're going to do what we did before. And hopefully I won't mess up and left click. You have to right click to drop and right click to pick up. And if you left click, you end up attacking. And then they're going to search my cell. So just do a loop. There we go. There's digging implement. And there's another digging implement. Now the question is, do I just stock up on digging implements and on the night, in one hit, do the whole thing? Or do we not? Drop, drop, pick up, and pick up. You can't do that in let's do that. Let's start stacking up. Can we drop that? Drop. And drop. There we go. Yeah, let's start stacking up. Is that a good idea? Yeah, I think it's the way forward. And do we just do the one dig at night? The problem with that is, well, there's numerous problems actually. If we don't have the right amount of tooling, then we're going to get most of the way there, and then we have to then sleep through the night knowing that there's chances of them finding things. Well, we'll roll the dice. What I'll do is I'll gather up. It's better than just digging it now, isn't it? Or is it? There's no disadvantage of waiting. We've got all the time. Really. There's a digging implement. The problem is going to be ferrying it back and forward. We shall see. It feels like as well we're not sprinting as fast as we could previously. But we have the maxed level of sprinting. So, there you are. So it is up to here. Right click, go through, right click to pick up. In here, come along. I don't want to right click there. I want to right click that, and right click that, and that. So we're storing the tools. I wonder if our neighbours use them. I don't know. Is it a possibility that our neighbours can start using some of our tools that we have? I'm not too sure. The fun will be in finding out. I don't think they do. I don't think they do. And there's varying reports on exactly how the guards will search for tunnels. Obviously, if they found out anything untoward happens, there'll be tunnel searches. So if our neighbours... That's the thing I'm really worried about, actually, that the neighbours are in a fight or something and then they get searched, which means the entire tunnel gets found out, and that's not on us. You know, we didn't cause that. Oh, there's a laser line. Looks like someone's been a bit naughty. And it looks like this hasn't respawned. The items have not respawned, and we certainly don't have enough to tunnel. Oh no, there it is. Maybe it has respawned and I just wasn't close enough to it. I'll do a run around the perimeter. Like this. See what we can find. Oh, but what if they find the tunnel? Ah, there we go. Looks like it's just cycled. Now, I wasn't expecting to be put in these cells down here, the criminally insane cells, because you can only spawn in escape mode. You are put as a normal category prisoner, even if it's a high risk or whatever, which could potentially mean you never get placed in a cell. We have had that happen in the past. There's Palmer, who's increased in the level as well. Alright, so there's Bird and Ward here just hanging around. I don't know why, but they are. And there's a janitor coming. I want to let the janitor pass because they may end up cleaning stuff up. So we want to... It's people going through. They're going to start pushing us around. There's so much traffic through here. Oh, and they've just set off the metal detector. What are they doing? They wandered in, and now they're wandering off. I think they're running away from the exhausted guard here. Right, are they gonna? There's so much traffic. Okay, so pick that up. No, pick that up. That's recruiting. People are standing over that, and I can't pick it up. And they're gonna get. It's gonna get bagged up, isn't it? Brilliant. Okay, right. That's not what I wanted. Hang on, was that us that got the trigger that alarm? I don't think it was. There's the rope. I'll just grab a rope. It's sleep time now. We have to head back to cells anyway. Right, well, that was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate that we lost those two things. Those, in and of itself, they might have got us there. They might have got us there. I don't want to risk it. So, how many... Let's have a workout. Each one of these can get, I think it was 3 tiles underneath. And we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's just not enough for me to risk it. It really isn't. So, we're going to sleep. And we're going to get a bit more contraband. And then we'll dig through. We are definitely playing the long game on this. Definitely playing the long game. Like I say, I think the more eventful way of doing it would be by fighting. But I'm not convinced that that's the most interesting. Simply because it is the easiest. This is hard mode, digging from where we are now. Fighting, we'll just get loads of criminally insane prisoners. Because we can mouse over and see what they've got, you know, and actually no, you can't. We'll have to recruit them, but recruit them, see one that's like exceptionally violent or whatever, and we'll just use them to escape. That's the easy way. Okay, so those are going through, so we want to drop and drop, and that's good. Pick that up and pick that up. Excellent. That guard didn't see nothing, and in here, and there we go. So once again, we're going to stash these. I do think we have enough to get through. I do think we'll have enough to get through. Why can't I dump that there? Does it have to be here? Don't know why it's not allowing me to dump it there, but whatever. It'll go there. Okay. That seems about right. But I'm going to get one more lot. And then the task is ferrying it. And oh my, that's not an envious task. Because we're going to have to ferry it from all the way on the left-hand side to the end. But that's the task. That's the job. That's the escape attempt. So we'll go up. We'll get the last remaining... Have they turned green? I believe so. It looks like there's some infection going around or something. Oh, straight away. The game wants us to escape. The game might be rooting for us, but the prison that we made is not. And, well, I mean, will this become... We've not had a failure, per se, in escape attempts before. We've had restart attempts. But I'm going to say if this fails, we're not going to attempt it again. Oh, that didn't drop. That didn't drop. Why did it not drop? There we go. Go through. Go away. Grant, go away. Oh, seriously. Right. And, this is it. We're doing it. We're going to do it. Okay, so in one go. Is this enough? Are these digging influence enough? I'm starting to doubt it. I really am starting to doubt it. Oh, right, okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah, but if this doesn't work, I do think I might say, no, we have failed. It is a failure. And here we go. I don't know what building we're tunneling under, but I'm hoping it's not going to cause subsidence. Getting through the wall was a problem. So this is probably visitation. But realistically, it could be anything. I think it's 5 or 6 wide. No, it's more. Because look on the right-hand side where that line is. So, this is the barrier between the cell block and the edge. I'm skipping past all of these ones to continue to here. And there we go. You can only pick up 2, which is a shame. But we're going to run back. Look at that tunnel. That's good. And left click. And let's see. Can we get to the outside? So far, we've not heard any rumblings. Not that we would. They're not going to give us fair warning, are they? This will be the last one before a wall. And there's a wall. Then there's the corridor. This is the corridor. This is where a lot of visitors come. Now, there's no scheduled patrols in there for the dogs, but if they're just walking past, they might get there. They shouldn't, because there's no reason for the dogs to go that way. The kennel's inbound. So there's no reason for them to go that way. I don't think we've got the right amount of tools. I think we're just either just short of one digging implement, or actually no, this is outside after these 2 bits. I might get lucky. We can always go back if need be, because this is the outside bit. But then we've got the perimeter wall, which sort of balances it out. So this is now just straight up under. Yeah, this is just. Yeah, this is just straight ground. That's the road, actually. The pathway here, then there's road. That has to be the longest tunnel we've dug in this game. That's quite impressive. Okay. There's... Oh, what an idiot. I still had that stuff on me. I thought I'd used both. Okay. Well, we've got 2 bits. That'll get us up to the perimeter wall easily, and then it's just under the perimeter wall. So we should be okay. Let's just not right-click and dig up now, because that would be a silly thing to do. There's the perimeter wall. This is going to take all of our resources. And... yep, you can tell these foundations run deep. Let's see. Can we get through? Feels like we're just going to be... Oh, I can hear violence as well. There, we're out. So we definitely need these tools. And that is worrying, because that violence sounded about here. And if that's in the cell block, and they toss the cells, we're going to be discovered, and you immediately pop out. Okay. There's our tunnel. Looks impressive. I mean, it's mainly grayscale. with a bit of brown, like most shooters from 2005. Let's go and dig, dig, dig. The rope's done a lot of the heavy lifting on the perimeter wall. Seems silly to say that, but it has. And there it is. There it is. So, success. Squad, Venning. Total score 18. Time taken to dig 20, 30 tiles. 1 day, 10 hours and 17 minutes. That's been a bit of an escape attempt in Prison Architect, the recently built criminally insane facility. It couldn't have got much worse for our placement, because we could only be placed in those front cells. The rest of them were criminally insane. We could have been placed on the end, and that would have been very easy. It would have been under the wall, head towards it, bit of pathing, mainly open ground between the two fences, and job done. This, we went completely under the foundation of almost the entirety of the cell block, under a little bit of pathway on the outside, more foundation, under the road, and then under the perimeter wall, and then escape. We could have brought more people, but that wasn't the plan. Either way, there we go. That's been a successful escape attempt in Prison Architect. It's doable to escape from that. What are the takeaways? It's still secure. The AI can't do what we've just done, and wouldn't do it. It wouldn't spend all of its day picking up all of the tools and sneaking it through the metal detectors. It wouldn't be doing that. So I don't think we have to worry too much about escapes, and indeed we've had some escapes in the build series, but nothing that's, was greatly problematic. It's more about the fighting. And if we were to do a blitz out attempt, which I may go back and do, let me know in the comments if you want to see that, what would the end game be? Get loads of people, go through the front door. Simple as that. There wouldn't be anything else to do. I'll probably use criminally insane inmates because they have certain traits that might be useful for our escape attempt. Other than that, yeah. Either way, hope you have enjoyed this little look at the escape. Next time, we're going to do some extreme testing. Hope you have enjoyed it. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.